Hey, well, we're here on the Halloween special. First ever live Sacred Cow show. We hope we don't flop too bad, although I'm kind of flopping already. We're coming to you directly from hell.
And that explains the flop sweat. It's hell sweat, actually.
It's really hot here, but we're gonna just try to stay here as long as we can, and we're gonna stay on the air as long as we can bear it. And it could be an eternity. It already feels like it's been an eternity.
It's been a long time. Woo, it's hot. So did I tell y'all that joke about the... Anyway, let's...
You'll see my character develop through the evening into the lovable sidekick.
Jimmy's the lovable sidekick. I'm the sacrificial lamb. Like, you know who the sacrificial lamb is? Like Star Trek, the black guy that doesn't have anything to do. You know he's going to be offed by the second commercial. I'm going to be off. We're going to let's show a video, our first video.
What should we start off with here?
Every day is
all right, let's go ahead. Let's do the obvious.
We don't plan things.
We got all kinds of guests lined up. We got John Hugg. We got Bill Hicks, and none of them are in the house.
None of them are in the house.
None of them are in the house, but they will be here. They'll be in hell. They're in hell.
They'll be in hell, and
just with us. They're in purgatory right now. They're almost down to where we are.
Right.
They're almost here. But we're going to go ahead and get started.
But as you can see, the amazing thing about this show is that it's spontaneous. It's like the Johnny Carson show or the space shuttle launch. I've never seen you sail before. Is it just like a dream? Is there sailing?
Is there a way to combat? What we're trying to get to? Is there a way to combat Satan and the forces of evil with sailboats?
Yes, there is, and I'll tell you why. Because sailboats are serene in themselves, and at the Church of Sailboat, we are serene. Okay. Sailboats in themselves, presenting a sailboat will repel a North American vampire.
Got it.
Oh, that is it.
Well, let's go to another video. It's time to have some fun.
And you mean to tell me you think your child is special? Because 1 out of 200 million sperm, that load. We're talking one load. Connected. Gee, what are the fucking odds? 200, you know what that means? I have wiped entire civilizations off of my chest with a gray gym sock. That is special. Entire nations have flaked and crusted in the hair around my navel. Maybe even Gideon. That is special. And I want you to think about that, you 2 egg-carrying beings out there. With that holier than thou, we have the gift of life. I've tossed universes in my underpants while napping. Milky Way shoots into my jockey shorts. Oh. What's for fucking breakfast?
Okay, hi, this is Bill Hicks. Happy Halloween to everybody. We're taking callers in hell tonight. We're in hell. We've been in hell for quite a while, setting up this project. And we're taking callers, and we're going to have a great show for you. And I hope your Halloween is spooky and exciting and frightening, just like when you were a little kid. And we're going to take callers. So let's take our first caller now. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Bill. I see you're in hell. Is that an unusual place to be there?
Well, hell is very unusual. First of all, the first thing I noticed was that the entire cast, the writers, and the producers of the show Full House are here, and they're not even dead yet. So I don't know what that means. You know what I found really unusual is how broad the standards are that will lead you to hell. For instance, people that sneeze on airplanes, they go to hell.
Man, I never knew that.
Yeah. People that take left turns in traffic are all going to hell. Did you know that?
I believe that.
Yeah, isn't that weird, though? Non-smokers, everyone here is a non-smoker, which is very ironic. They didn't know they had that coming to them, did they?
Makes me feel better.
But, yeah, exactly. And you know, 99% of the people in hell, you know who they are? Christians.
Christians?
Christians. They're the ones, it's their concept. They're the only ones that believe in it. So they came to it.
That makes sense.
It does. It does if you think about it at all. And anyway, so you're doing all right on this Halloween night?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I was going to ask you, have you seen any of the people involved in the Waco raid? They're in hell with you?
Well, no, because the FBI and ATF guys haven't died yet.
Oh, okay.
But no, none of the Branch Davidians are here. As people who watch public access are probably aware of, they've seen the footage of the Bradley tanks shooting fire into the Branch Davidian compound, which is, of course, goes totally against the party line, which is that they shot tear gas and the Branch Davidians started the fire. I find the implications to be quite frightening, don't you, caller?
Yes, I do, really. I saw some footage of you, and you looked like you were almost at the back door of the compound. How did you get that close to there?
Well, I have connections. Not with the Branch Davidians, not with the FBI, nor the ATF, but with the farmer that fed those black cows that were in front of the compound you saw in every shot.
Right.
He's a buddy of mine.
Oh, man.
So during the whole siege, we had to keep feeding the cows, and he needed help. So I went out there and I, poured seed out and hay and whatnot.
I was wondering. It looked like you were awfully close. Well,
It was really weird. I didn't even need ID. I just needed a pair of bib overalls.
oh, my God.
Yeah, and I got right through all the police barricades.
Well,
Anyway, what were you going to say?
I just thought it was unbelievable that you got so close. I was wondering how you got that close, and now I know.
Now you know. Have you seen the footage of the Bradley tanks shooting fire into the compound?
I haven't heard it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it.
Well, it's I've seen it. And if you watch, we have, it's on public access all the time. And what I find most interesting, not only does it prove, if this tape is real, that the FBI, the ATF, Janet Reno, up to President Clinton, are basically liars and murderers, but I find the implications that no mainstream media has picked up on this tape and shown it to be even more insidious, if you follow my meaning.
But it makes you wonder who owns the TV stations.
It does, and it also makes you wonder what their agenda is if it's not, in fact, the news or the truth.
Right.
Anyway, but like I said, none of them are here yet because they're not dead, but there is a place for them right next to people who sneeze on airplanes. And you're probably wondering why I'm in hell and how I got here.
Yeah.
I actually sneezed on an airplane that was making a left turn. So,
Oh, my
yeah, double indemnity for me. But
Jesus.
yeah,
Like a life sentence, or
well, no, I'm only for this shot tonight.
only for Halloween?
Only for Halloween. I'm in hell, and it's very interesting. Jerry Lee Lewis is here, and he's not dead yet either. Gee, I'd hate to be in his boots. And Elvis isn't here, so once again proving he might still be alive or in heaven.
Well, maybe he was a smoker.
He did smoke those little Tipperillos, didn't he?
Well, have a very happy Halloween.
You too, and I thank you for calling, and I thank you for your insightful questions, and you're helping me get out of hell, and I appreciate that. Every caller that helps me get out of hell is better. But have a happy Halloween to you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know what I mean? You want a better world, ladies and gentlemen? Legalize pot right now. You want to end the deficit? Legalize pot right now. I am so sick of hearing about the goddamn deficit I could fucking puke blood. Whoa. There ain't no fucking deficit. It's a fucking lie, and it's a fucking illusion in the first place. But you want to end it? You want to end it? Legalize pot, biggest cash crop in America. Deficit's gone. And I am so sick of hearing about, well, your leaders misspent your hard-earned tax dollars, so you, the people, now have to tighten your belts, and we got to start paying this back because we, your leaders, misspent your money. You know what would make tightening my belt a little easier? If I could tighten it around Jesse Helms' scrawny little chicken neck. I feel better about the sacrifice right now. You fucking tobacco-pushing motherfucker. You are the worst fucking drug dealer in the fucking world. You scrawny, right-wing, fear-mongering piece of sucker of Satan's cock. You suck Satan's cock, you fucking chicken neck little fucking cracker. I'd tighten my belt if that were the case. I'd eat bologna for a week. You know what I mean? I'd sacrifice. Boy, Jesse Helms is another great one. I think just another little fevered ego tainting our collective unconscious. Because you know, anyone like Swagger, anyone that far to the right is hiding a very deep and dark secret. You do know that, right? Yeah. I'm an armchair fucking psychologist, but anyone that, you know, when Jesse Helms finally dies, he's going to commit suicide, first of all, in a wash tub out back underneath a pecan tree. He's going to slash his wrist. He's going to write in blood, "I've been a bad boy." But you know they're going to find the skins of young children drying in his attic. Swarms of horseflies going in and out of the eaves, and on CNN over and over his wife going, "I always wondered about Jesse's collection of little shoes." Anyone that far to the right is fucking hiding a deep, dark secret. But alcohol is legal. They push alcohol 24 hours a day on TV. They push it down your throat. Drink beer, drink beer, drink beer. Why? Well, because it makes you slow and stupid and docile, and that's the way we like you to be. You know, it's only the #2 killer drug in the world, but I've actually seen beer commercials during the war against drugs specials. No sense of irony. No irony, you know, no one fucking gives a shit. Marijuana, you know, cigarettes legal, alcohol legal, kill more people than all other illegal drugs combined, times 1,000. They are illegal. Marijuana, a drug that kills no one. And let's put it in a time frame. Ever. Marijuana's against the law. You tell me why. I've given up. You want a better world, legalize pot, okay? It's a better drug, I'm telling you, it's better. I'll prove it to you. You're at a ball game, you're at a concert, someone's really violent, aggressive, and obnoxious. Are they drunk or are they smoking pot? Drunk! Wow, we all know the truth. I have never seen people on pot get in a fight because it's fucking impossible. Yeah. They fight. They would. End of argument. Say you get in a car accident and you've been smoking pot. You're only going 4 miles an hour. Shit, we hit something. Yeah! forgot to open the garage door, dude. Okay, I forgot we were going in reverse. At least no one was hurt. Garage door has to be replaced. Boom! A job has been created.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, you've called hell. How are you?
Hello,
Yeah, easy for you to laugh at. You're not in hell.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, you've called hell. How are you?
Hello,
Yeah, easy for you to laugh at. You're not in hell.
You're right about that.
How are you doing this Halloween night?
Just fine. I wanted to
Ask me how I'm doing.
I wanted to ask you,
Ask me how I'm doing first.
oh, how you doing?
I'm in hell.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How would you be doing? I'm not trick-or-treating. I'm not getting candied apples. I'm in hell. All right. What did you want to ask?
Is it true you're doing your last show in Austin?
Yes. No.
Is it,
It's the second to last performance I'm going to do ever in Austin, Texas. Well, by the time this Halloween, we've already done the show. So
yeah.
it was my second to last show, yeah. No great loss. It's no big deal. It's no hard feelings. I love live performing. It's just that I got my own TV show coming out.
Yeah, isn't that in London?
Yes, it's in London, and it's a half-hour weekly show that I will host entitled Let's Hunt and Kill Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, see, I think there's going to be an audience for that.
All right.
Yeah, each week, it's real simple. Each week we let the hounds of hell loose, and we chase that jarhead, no-talent, cracker idiot all over the world,
Yeah.
till I finally pull him to his knees and put a shotgun in his mouth and blow his head off. And then we'll be back in '95 with Let's Hunt and Kill Michael Bolton. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
And we also have, look out for our Christmas special, our MC Hammer Vanilla Ice Marky Mark Christmas special. And I don't want to give away any surprises, but on that special, the first one we kill is Marky Mark because his pants kept falling around his ankles and he couldn't run away. It's hilarious. I get to crossbow him right in the abs.
All right.
So how are you doing tonight on Halloween?
I'm doing just fine.
You getting a lot of trick-or-treaters?
Not really. There's no trick-or-treaters out there. I don't see any.
Must be that high-security building you're living in.
Yeah. High security, yeah, too.
You got the guard giving out candied apples down front.
He's cut the dogs loose so anybody came around.
Ah. So, any other questions you want to know?
No, that's about all.
I guess we're going to go to another show. What you're going to see now, I have no idea. Let's all live on the edge, and for a moment, let's just close our eyes.
How about a shot of Sam Kinison on Coke?
Oh, that's very hellish, Jack. What a great idea. The late, great Sam Kinison doing cocaine. That's the next shot we're going to show you. I think I'm in this one, too. Oops. This was years ago, and it was in Austin, Texas. And Sam was a great comic, and he was a friend for a while. Like most people, we had a falling out.
Is Sam anywhere to be seen?
Sam, oddly enough, went straight to heaven. And no one can find him here. Apparently, his life was so hellish, God gave him a big reprieve. I'll be. All right, let's cut to this footage if it has any interest to you. I don't know why it would, but since we're in hell, we might as well include you as well. Let's cut. Okay. Bye-bye.
This is Sam Kinison,
friend and co-pirate.
all right, friend from the beginning,
Underground this talent of
who started an exception that has remained and will remain with everyone that was there involved.
Hello, you're on the phone. You're calling hell. How are you?
Hello, Hal.
How are you? You seem very familiar with hell. How are you, sir?
You bet I'm familiar with hell.
Oh, welcome. Thanks for calling us back. I think we're on your friends and family call hell system, aren't we?
Yep. And discount for calling you.
You get a discount for calling hell. That's cool.
That's right.
What is your personal knowledge about hell?
My personal knowledge?
Jesus, I don't believe it.
Connected?
No, you know who just walked by in hell?
Who?
Oh my God.
Who is it?
Tony Danza. Isn't that weird? He's not even dead yet.
I know Tony.
You know Tony?
He used to work next door to me on Charles in Charge.
Oh my God, he's with Scott Baio too.
No, I Scott. They know me.
How come they're in hell and they're not even dead yet, man? That's weird. So what are your personal experiences with hell?
Well, let me see. My personal experience. Wait, is somebody calling?
Someone was calling somebody, but not us.
Okay. What is this?
Oh, first of all, ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing?
I'm in hell! And guess what? It's hot! Okay? I'm not out trick-or-treating, no. I don't have a candied apple, no. You know what I'm doing? I'm drinking gallons of bottled spring water, and I'm wearing a fireproof black leather jacket. You know why? Ask me why.
Why are you doing all that?
I'm in hell! How are you? You're not in hell. Laugh all you want. Sure, it's easy for you. You're not in hell.
That's right, I'm not in hell, mister. I'm up here above ground.
So let me ask you your personal experiences about hell.
Well, I really don't, oh man. Well, you know my personal experiences in hell. You know me.
It doesn't involve relationships, does it?
Yes.
It does?
It involves them.
Them? Who is them?
You know, the gender.
The gender?
You know, them.
You mean the fairer sex?
Well, if you want to slip out of hell for a second, yeah. They're the fairer sex.
You mean the sugar and spice and all things
Exactly,
nice.
and everything nice. Yeah, they learn it at 3, don't they? I think they learn it.
Well, I think we have a true believer in hell out there, folks. This is wonderful. Well, let me ask you this. Have you had any kids come by trick-or-treating tonight?
God, no. I mean, they've come by, but of course I turn the lights out and hide.
You turn the lights out and hide. Well, I think you're going to enjoy hell when you finally get here. It's a little warm, but it's kind of like being in a sauna at the Vegas Tropicana showroom.
Oh, been there.
Yeah, Buddy Hackett's sitting next to me, and Jack Carter.
Yep.
They're all here.
And and Skip Stevenson.
Skip Stevenson?
Oh, they're writing together now.
That's right. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Hi. God damn, you're not going to believe who just walked by again.
Came by.
That is unreal. Lucille Ball. Yeah. She's in hell. Well, you know, I'm kind of irritated right now, a little bit hot. You know why?
Why?
I'm in hell. I'm in hell, okay? I don't have the leisure of turning lights on and off. You can't sleep here. It's only sunny. They cut your eyelids off. You can never sleep. It's like being at the Republican National Convention at the Astrodome, only you can't nap. Hey, oh my God, hello?
Who came by?
Bruce Willis. With Tom Selleck and Charlton Heston. That was no surprise.
Oh, Bruce Willis, he's something, isn't he?
Yeah, Bruce Willis. When's he going to quit, eh? Boy, if I was Demi Moore, to allow even a drop of his seed into my body. You know, they named their first child Rumor, because they wanted to, be Hollywood and cute. I think they should name their next child Has Been, after Bruce. Has Been Jr. Well, look, thanks for calling, and maybe you can call back later and have a happy Halloween.
Okay.
Well, tell me to have a happy Halloween.
Kind of in the mood for a karate movie.
A karate movie. Well, that leads us back to what we were discussing earlier, Jack, which is Ninja Bachelor Party. It was 10 years in the making. The script came across my agent. She found the script and absolutely fell in love with it. The characters, the storyline. For those who've never seen it, it's a story of a hapless youth by the name of Clarence Mumford, who sadly enough has an addiction to a particular brand of cough syrup, Robitussin in this case, and he wants to become a ninja warrior. And the reason I liked it, Jack, was that I played two roles, the good master and also the nemesis of young Clarence, Dr. Death. And for me, it was a real dramatic stretch, and we felt that it would be a great project to show that I have other talents other than, well, being in hell. But the project took 10 years to make, and let's go to it right now. This is Ninja Bachelor Party, and it's my first film project.
I'm going to roll it. Here it goes.
Let it go.
Well, speaking of karate, I have real high hopes upon becoming a ninja warrior.
Sweet lamb.
No, really, I think it would be a fine career for me.
I wish I was never born to hear the words that are spewing out of my son's mouth at this breakfast table this morning. Good one. First of all, son, there is no market for being a ninja. Look at the index. They're down 0.10 and 20% this year, down 2% from last year. Good one, Buzz. You tell him the truth and you tell him loud and clear.
Caller, go ahead. What's your question?
My God, you guys in hell?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we are. Dad, is that you?
Maybe you deserve to be there sometimes.
Is that you, Dad?
Well, it's your dad.
Dad, how you doing?
I'm doing super. How about you?
It's good for you to remember me while your son's in
There's weeping and wailing in hell. Hi, Mr. Booth.
Oh, no, I thought I was going to try and scare you.
Well, in hell, it's just nothing works, basically.
Oh, but the hell, we're all going to end up there sometime.
We're numb.
Or else we're going to go up high.
Hell isn't really scary. It's just kind of really uncomfortable, you know?
It's a little hot.
It is
and
hot.
Very hot.
It's very hot.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, we could use some of that down here. But,
all right, you guys take care.
Okay, thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Clarence, hi, how are you? Oh, old buddy, I didn't notice him there. Oh,
wait until I tell Shots it is.
ah! I want you.
That was a beautiful story, wasn't it? That was Ninja Bachelor Party. Ah, God, it brings a tear to my eye every time I watch it.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful when Clarence finally becomes a ninja and his master gets to screw his girlfriend?
The story never gets old.
It's like an old child's story or something, like a fable.
It really is, really is.
So, Jack, how are you tonight?
I'm doing really good. How about you, Bill?
I'm in hell.
Oh, I guess so am I.
Yeah, so are you.
Uh-huh.
So, what else are we going to show tonight, Jack? Anything else special? Any other treats?
Well, I seem to remember you got that footage you got of the Branch Davidian.
Oh, yeah, the Branch Davidian compound.
Sort of a new breed of Christianity here in America, one that, well, suffers no quarter. And there's forgiveness enough for everyone here, I'm sure. All I know is it's going to be hell to pay when David Koresh, a.k.a. Jesus, a.k.a. Vernon Howell, makes his final move for the Lord. We all come to this position at some point in our lives, that big chasm, that gap you have to jump into, and it's called faith. Unlike the rest of us, though, David Koresh is armed to the gills. And when he makes the big leap, it's going to be hell to pay all around him. Anyway, we're out here, out at Mount Carmel, the Branch Davidian, Latter-day Saint, Adventist, Seventh-day Church, Lutheran, Yahweh Division, breakaway group that believes, of course, in forgiveness, that Christ died and was resurrected, and that he's come back to kick some major ass. It's all out there, and it looks like Grandma's house. In fact, I think Grandma is being held hostage right now by the Branch Davidian, Adventist, Latter-day Saint, Yahweh Division breakaway group led by David Koresh, a.k.a. Jesus, a.k.a. Vernon. That's not Jesus, that's Vernon. Anyway, it's day 7. Can't go on forever. We'll be here till something happens.
It's not a miracle, folks, if every 9 months any yin-yang in the world could drop a litter of these muley cabbages upon the planet. And in case you have not checked these single mom statistics lately, the miracle is spreading like wildfire. Hallelujah. Trailer parks all over America, filling up with little miracles. Pump, 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 like frolics laying eggs. Look at all my little miracle. Filling up my trailer like a sardine can. You know, it'd be a real miracle if I could remember your daddy's name. I guess I'm gonna have to call you Trucker Junior. That's all I remember about your dad, was his fuzzy little pot belly riding on top of me, shooting this caffeine-ridden semen into my belly to produce my little waterhead miracle cracker baby child. There's your brother, Pizza Boy Delivery Junior. There's your other brother, Will Work for Food Junior. There's your little sister, only going as far as Houston Junior. Hallelujah. Then make your eyes just well up with tears of joy. All those unwanted, illiterate children come into the planet Earth. Folks, keep them coming, man. Keep them coming. Cops needs to stay on the air. This is Cops, the next generation you're pumping out.
Hello, you're called Hell. How are you?
Well, aren't you maybe afraid that you really will go to hell for all the things you say bad about your country?
Well, I didn't know that was one of the requirements for going to hell. Where did you read that?
Well, some of the things you say aren't very nice.
Well, actually, sir, if you listen closely, everything I talk about is true freedom and true democracy. It so happens that we've swayed so far from the true values of this country that to right-wing fundamentalists, reactionaries such as yourself, seem to hear that I'm talking about the opposite. What you don't realize is you've been so duped by the capitalistic system, you think capitalism is what America's all about. There's a difference between capitalism and free enterprise. I believe in free enterprise, and I believe in America, and I love it for its true values. Is that stated clearly enough?
Well, it just doesn't seem very American to me.
Should I drink a beer and watch American Gladiators and just shut up? Oops. Hung up on us, Jack.
Oh, man.
That was a weird caller, Jack. How did you wrangle that one?
I'm sorry about that. I won't let that happen.
That was a very strange caller, Jack. After we take a break, I'd like to ask you in private who that was. Okay. Wow. You know, that's the interesting thing, folks, about how the world has changed, is that we live in a world now where a plea for sanity sounds like sour grapes. You know, we live in a world now, in a society that worships only two things, fame and money. And if you're not famous and rich, then you're not anything, really, is what we're told by the media. And it's really kind of sad, because I don't think in our heart of hearts that is the true aesthetic meaning of democracy and of freedom or the values of this country. I love the true values of this country, which are for the people and by the people. And that's what democracy is. Okay, we got a caller. Let's go to the line. Hello, you've called Hell. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, I'm in hell. It's a little hot.
It's hot?
It's very hot, but it's kind of like being in a tanning booth for all eternity. So we all look like George Hamilton here.
Really?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is your mother.
My mom. How you doing?
What else is there? Who else is there?
Well, did you see the Republican National Convention?
I did.
Every one of those people are here.
You're kidding.
No.
Well, tell me something. What are you doing there?
Well, we just came down to shoot a show for Halloween night. We just wanted to kind of get in the spirit of Halloween. And it's Halloween night, of course, and everyone's out trick-or-treating. And we have two pumpkins here. We have Jack and we have Jill. And we're just taking callers, people who have something to say or they're interested about what hell is like on Halloween night.
You able to get out easily?
Yeah, we have a guy coming by with a master crafter to cut us out in an hour or two.
Well, very good.
So I'll be back in Little Rock Monday.
That's good.
How's Little Rock?
Really a fortune teller.
Say that again?
The devil have a third tail?
We just got asked that by another caller. That was my father, James Hicks, asking if the devil has fork and tails. And I was telling the other caller that that's all a publicist dreamt up costume. That when he's down here, he's actually Very clean-looking fellow. Very charming, in fact.
Full horn?
No horns.
I'll be.
Yeah, there's a myth dispelled, huh?
It is.
So y'all getting trick-or-treaters tonight?
Oh, lots of them.
You giving them? Are they tricking you, or are you treating them?
Oh, I'm treating them.
Good. Don't let them. You know, they got all new kinds of nasty tricks.
I know it.
Keep them full of candy. Get them into a glucose or sugar coma, and send them on home through traffic.
That's what we're doing.
Okay. Well, look. Thanks for calling, Mom and Dad. I love you, and I'll see you Monday.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was my parents, Jack.
And that's something. You know, even in hell you can count on them.
You know, that's true, man. I bet Manson's mom is trying to put a call in right now, and our lines are busy.
I think there's been beeping.
That's the beautiful thing about mothers and fathers, is that no matter what, they're with you, even when you're in hell. That's my folks.
That was the end of all comedy, I think.
That was it. I think you could probably see a decline in the revenue of comedy clubs. Direct
We're
correlation.
sorry y'all had to see that. We thought it said on the label, comedy upliftment, featuring Kenny Moore. Let's take some more phone calls. Anybody, just call right in, that number on your screen, and
It's hung up.
calls.
All right. Well, yeah.
Call-in show, Electric Ladies Man. Call on
They
in.
were there. They went away. All right. Well, let's
Sacred Cow.
let's show the Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
All right.
Yeah, uplifting comedy. We have another Bill Hicks clip. This is an oldie but a goodie.
The Soviet Republic is my personal enemy, as is most good Americans. We want to abolish this part of the globe. Just take it away like it never happened. And also with all the other communist bloc countries that threaten right here, my home, Houston, Texas. Every day I feel the Soviet threat in Houston. Yeah. Right over here. I'd like to see a country, a land, just Texas. I'd like to see a whole planet called Texas, where I guess at that point we'd have to take on Mars, which would be called A&M. If we could rename the whole solar system, just give me a whole planet though that I can feel proud about.
On the air, thanks for calling hell.
Yeah, you know what, you bastard? You're the son of 1,000 fucking maniacs who's grown to become my worst living, stinking nightmare.
Have you been, did you see my resume, or?
Your resume?
Yeah.
Resume sucks. You're just another stupid fucking asshole who can't stand the fact that every boring minute of your pathetic, useless life is going to be spent struggling to survive another shitty, useless day full of fuck-ups, you asshole.
My mom, ladies and gentlemen. Mom, how are you tonight?
Your mama. Yeah, baby, I got a thing for your mama.
You got a thing for my mama? Ooh, this is Freudian beyond belief. Listen, you seem a little tense. Have you been eating too much of the candy?
Too much of the candy, baby. I'm full of candy.
Ooh, full of candy. What's your favorite kind? Do you like the kind that you suck, or the kind that you chew, or what?
Wouldn't you like to know, you little fucking asshole?
Hey, ask me how I'm doing.
Why should I ask you how you're doing?
Yeah, you're right. You pretty much hate me, so... You know what, though?
What?
I'm in hell. But I thank you for calling. Listen, are you going out as anything tonight? Perhaps Shannon Doherty costume? Or you sound like you might be a good Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne Barr. Yeah. Diamonds. Diamonds, baby.
What would you...
Had dreams.
What would you like to dress up as tonight on Halloween?
I'm going to dress up as your mama, baby.
As my mama?
That's right, baby.
Woo! Freud is doing backflips in hell back here. Listen, I want to thank you for calling, and I hope you have a happy Halloween. And And about that thing about me being an asshole and a fuck and an idiot and a loser, look, so you know me, get over it.
Basement. I'll see you in the basement.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow. Someone who's been sucking on some Tootsie Rolls for a couple of days, eh? Phones. Hello, thanks for calling Hell. You're on the air.
Hello, Bill. I was just wondering, I remember hearing you say once that you really enjoyed girthy women.
I said that? Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. Well, you said you enjoyed you. Actually,
girthy or earthy?
Acquire a girth.
A girth?
Yes.
I like some meat on the bone, yeah, so, and?
Yeah.
Do you know of any woman?
Don't have a girth.
You don't have any girth?
No, do you have a girth?
No, I don't have any girth.
Oh.
So is that sexism on my part? Is this some reverse sexism?
More or less, yeah.
Damn.
Okay,
See
well,
that?
I guess that's my only question then.
Oh, well, how's your Halloween going?
Oh, it's going incredibly well. I'm going to be a vampire, actually.
You're going to be a vampire. Cool. Are you going to have kids come over and trick-or-treat?
Yes.
You going to spook them?
Just for a while.
Get them, man. They need it. They need to be frightened, and they need candy to make their teeth rot out.
That's right.
Why should they have a different childhood than we had? And they need girth. The more candy you feed them, the more girth they're going to have.
Well, exactly.
Well, I appreciate you calling. I hope you have a great Halloween.
Oh, and you yourself.
Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you?
I'm in hell. Okay, thanks.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening.
You too. Let's see who called Hell. Hello, you're on the air. Thanks for calling Hell.
Is this Bill Hicks?
Yes, it is.
Bill, if you remember this. Last call, baby. We're going to be here all night. Shut up, baby.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
That sounds like...
That's 2-0.
I know. It sounds like something I said perhaps at one of my shows here. But what can I say? When the creative urge is striking, you don't want to quit, do you, Jack?
Not me.
Not me. Hello, you've called Hell. You're on the air. How are you?
Hello? Hello, is there somebody there?
There's a lot of people here in Hell, let me tell you that. How are you tonight?
I'm very good. Hey, this is Hank. I opened for you the last time you were in town. I'm glad you remember me. Well, let's get to my question.
Okay, let's do that since I'm not Hank.
I am.
Oh, you're Hank. Hey, Hank, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Very good. Oh, I'm in Hell, so,
Oh, okay, I understand.
What's your question?
Well, we all know that you're the master, but we were wondering how you measured up to Milton Berle.
Well, you mean in penis size or material?
You can take that however you like.
Okay, well, first of all, I stole every bit of my material from Milton Berle, and I added one joke, so I'm better than him that way. As far as penis size, from what I understand, he pretty much has to fold it in half to get it into his pants. I myself don't have that problem, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
You know what that leads me to, though?
What's that?
Hell, okay? I'm in hell.
Okay, thank you. I'll hang up and listen.
Hank, thanks for calling. Have a great Halloween.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That was Hank calling, asking me about my dick. We're really in hell now. Jesus, the women call, they want to yell at me. The men call and want to know about my cock. You tell me, folks, what this world's come to. I guess we're gonna let's cut to some videos now.
And what'd be a miracle if these pro-life fucks would adopt some of the millions of unwanted children that are already on the fucking air. People, I've actually had a pro-lifer say, well, why don't you adopt a child? Then why don't you adopt a child? Because I hate him and couldn't care a fuck one. Okay, sorry, my hat's now in the political ring. Third party just been formed. I'm pro-choice, I'm pro-life, I don't give a fuck about them at all. Boom, new party just been formed on the fuck. Couldn't care a fuck one. People who hate people party. People who hate people, come together. No. It's so hard to get this party off the ground. There's a lot of us out there, we just don't want to gather together. We're so unorganized. come to the party. Will there be other people there? Yeah, can't make it. Sorry. God, I hope I live through the show, folks. Lightning's gonna strike you, Mr. I've got opinions about legalization of drugs and we should live in heaven, you evil man. No more war. It's in the Bible, there should be war. Oh boy, here we go. Another philosophical discussion with a Christian. Oh boy. Let's settle in for the long haul.
You're originally from Houston, right?
I am from Houston originally, yeah.
Well, this is probably a redundant question, but it's kind of a Halloween question. Have you ever seen a severed head?
A severed head?
Yeah, it's like a actual, like it's severed head, like on
Like a real person?
on the side of the road. It's just a Halloween question.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Have you?
Well, no, not really. I keep expecting to see something like that though on Halloween.
Is this like a Texas tradition that we've missed?
Well, something like that pumpkin.
Oh, Jack. No, Jack's all right. He's whole. That's as far as Jack grows.
Let's just take one more call. Caller, you're live.
Hey, Jimmy, this is Robert, your lawyer, and I got your call, and I'd be glad to try and get you out of jail. I understand that you don't want to be down there, or it's hell, but I mean, jail, hell, I mean, we can do it for you. It's not going to be a problem. There's a judge who's on call right now. He's willing to sign a bond for you. But Jimmy, you know, the last time I did a jail release for you, I never got paid. And I don't feel bad about that. I understand. But I'm going to have some money before I go down there first. And so you need to have somebody meet me down at the jail with about $2,000. Be glad to come down and get you out. But you'll have to have somebody there before I go in and visit with you.
So you say you can get out of hell for $2,000?
Yeah, it's no problem. But I'll have to have the money up front. Okay.
What I want to know is
nothing personal. Okay.
What kind of special pull do lawyers have in hell that they can do this? I've always suspected, but
I mean, is it?
Well, you understand that we're privileged individuals throughout. We have the power. And
yeah, I know you got the power. There's no doubt about that. And we're wondering what kind of power it is.
It's totally neutral power. I mean, being a lawyer is just like money. I mean, it's just energy. You know, you can use it for good or bad. But, I mean, I prefer to think of it more as just sort of neutral power, you know, rather than trying to be so dualistic about it all.
Well, so Jimmy, is it worth $2,000 to get out of hell?
Robert, don't leave me here. These people are making me crazy, man. $2,000 a half an hour in front of the courthouse. You got it, buddy. You got it.
You know, Jimmy, talk is cheap. You know, and I hate to hate to be hard about it. But you understand that I have other things I need to work on, and so we're going to have the money up front. We're going to have cash. I'm not going to be able to take a check from you.
Okay.
And I understand that you don't want to be there, but nobody wants to be there.
Okay. All right. I got another idea. I got it.
No barter, okay? No chickens or pigs.
Okay. Call my dad. Call my dad. Call my dad.
Hey, ask us how we're doing.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
We're in hell. Did you like our? Have you watched our show, or did someone inform you that Jimmy was on, or?
Well, I had heard that I was going to get a plug on the show. And so I had watched it, and unfortunately, I didn't see watched it from beginning to end, and I still haven't seen any plug, and that makes it especially important for me to get some money up front.
All right.
You're in there, and thanks a lot. And anything else you want to say?
I'm gonna.
Hey, call me. Call me whenever you get the money together. Don't waste my time there, though.
Okay.
I get down there and nobody's waiting there with the money. I'm going to come back home. I'm not going to go in and even visit you. You understand?
Okay.
Don't waste my time.
All right. Look for a girl in a leopard skin outfit named Tammy. She's going to pay you.
We gotta go to another video.
Here's a great crowd before I go. Even though this is a world where good men are murdered, men who try and help are murdered and cut down in their prime of their youth, and hacks and mediocres and infectious run everything else. I'm going to share with you a vision that I had because I love you and you feel it. You know all that money we spend on nuclear weapons and defense every year, trillions of dollars, correct? Instead, just play with this. If we spent that money feeding and clothing the poor of the world, and it would pay for it many times over, not one human being excluded, we could, as one race, explore outer space together in peace forever.
Comedy show. Panic and
Yes, thrust of what we're about at Sacred Cow Productions and Rant Records is we're trying to not go through mainstream outlets because to go through them you have to deal with major corporations and you have to basically represent
Sony's on line one.
Sony's on line one? You mean we're out of here? We got the public backing we need?
Yeah, that must be that.
Fuck it, we got our big record deal. We're out of here. Thanks.
Bill Hicks, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bill Hicks.
Cool, Bill. Way to go.